I'm gonna film and I'm actually gonna post two videos at the same time. This video I got like at last minute because it just gave me an idea because I'm pretty sure out there would be like some kind of Cuban tag because I'm Cuban and I've been watching Kathleen Lights like nonstop, and so I was like, I miss Miami and I miss my Cuban family. I live here in the middle of nowhere in Central Florida, and I was like, there's gotta be some Cuban tag, something that can kind of make me giggle and be proud of who I am. So I pulled up a you know you're Cuban when, and I'm just gonna read them off and just say yes or no, or if I've heard of it, or if it's true or not. So let's begin. The first one is, you know you're Cuban when you have ever been hit by a chancleta. Yes, that is so true. If you're Cuban and your grandma tells you, te voy a dar con la chancleta, I suggest you run, or your mom, or whoever hits you. In my case, it was my grandma, because when we were small, my parents worked, and I was babysitted by my grandma like all day long until they got home. And yes, many times was I threatened with la chancleta. The next one is, you grew up scared by something called el coco. I heard of it a lot, but I never was scared of it because my parents never put any kind of fear, besides the fear of God and the devil, because we are like Christian. So no, it was more a fear of Diosito. That was a fear for me. Others tell you to stop screaming when you are just talking. Yes, all the time, all the time, all the time. It's gonna happen for the rest of my life, and that is my excuse. If I'm talking really loud and I'm talking normal, it's normal. I'm just Cuban. You light a candle to Virgin Mary on the night before your big test. If I was Catholic, maybe. I'm Christian, so we don't really have Virgin Marys. Or, I mean, believe in her, but she was the mother of God, of Jesus. But no, I never lit up. But I guess if you were Catholic, we would. You use your lips to point something out. When I saw this one and I read this, all I can think about was my dad, because my dad loves doing that. He'll be like, eso ya, por eso ya, with his lips. And I started laughing so hard. And since I miss him so much, because he's the one that lives in Miami, because my parents are separated, I was like, oh, can he do that? Can I just like see him do that? So yes, we do. We'll be like, so yeah. You constantly refer to cereals as cornflakes, of course. Yes, when we do talk about cornflakes, reminds me of my grandma. Yes, it's cornflakes. So yes, that. I'm gonna be laughing this whole video. Okay, your mother yells at the top of her lungs to call you for dinner, even if it's a one-bedroom apartment. Yes, and yes. My mom, my grandma, my dad, my stepmom. Yes, come on, it's time for dinner, or whatever, and we're right there. Yes, even if it's not for dinner, for everything, they scream at you. You can dance merengue, cumbia, or salsa without music. Yeah, because there's always kind of music in my head playing, so yes, that is true. But I don't think that's not Cuban, that's any Hispanic. You use margarina instead of olive oil and can't figure out why your butt is getting bigger. Margarina. No, we use olive oil. But my butt's definitely getting bigger. Yes. We Cubans are known for big butts, and yes, I've always been called Big Butt. You are in a 5-passenger car with 7 people in it, and a person is shouting, "Súbanse, todavía caben." Yes. It's different occasions, but yes, that is true. There's always room for more. Whenever you feel under the weather, you compulsively dab on some Vaporu all over your chest and inside your nostrils. Yeah, that's definitely an oldie, but definitely a goodie. We use Vapor every time we're sick. Yeah, it's the cure for everything. Your mom packs your lonchera every day, even though you just turned 32. I'm not 32, I'm only 19, but yeah, she did when I was a baby, but I'm pretty sure if she still had to make my lunch, my grandma does for my mom. So yeah, I guess it does count because my grandma does it for my mom. So yeah. You call the North Americans gringos, including Canadians, and call all Asian people chinos or chinitos, and you call the other cornerstone the chinito store. Yes, yes, and yes. Oh God. You can have 5 different conversations at the dinner table and remember everything. Yes, we'll be talking and like I'll talk to one person and say a comment to these 2 people that are talking here, and then the other over there talking about something else, and I'll jump in. And yeah, that's true. You have a cafecito before going to sleep. Yes, it does not wake me up. Coffee, Cuban coffee with milk does not wake me up. It actually puts me to sleep. Anything warm puts me to sleep. So I love my cafecito in the morning and at night. Yes. You hang the Cuban flag from your rear view mirror. Yes. I took it off though, but I've had it. On Christmas, you have ever gotten socks and underwear from your grandparents. I always wondered why, so I guess it is a Cuban thing. I always was getting panties and socks from my grandma, and I'm like, why does this happen to me? So yes, and for my birthday. But yes, and yes, they love doing that for some reason. You have been drinking cafecito for breakfast since you were in diapers. Pretty much, yes. Your mom or dad pronounces ch like sh and j like y. X, or for example, Sherry shop the onions, yellow jackets, and yellow. My mom. Oh God, that's so mean. Yes. God, this is hilarious. Okay, your grandpa brought puerco to every family event. It wasn't my grandpa. It was actually my tío abuelo. It's my grandma's brother. Every Christmas Eve, every like just any big family get together where literally every family was together, there was puerco. That's just special. It's a Cuban thing. We have to have puerco, pork. You know for a fact that even if you weigh 800 pounds, your abuela would still yell at you, "Ay Dios, too skinny," and proceed to put more food in front of you. Yes. It doesn't happen too much with me anymore because my grandma's not that exaggerated, but I do have other family members that, like my grandpa's brother's side, because my family's basically all connected because there's one of my grandparents have a lot of brothers and sisters. On my grandma's side, on my dad's side, my grandma has like 5 sisters, and on my grandpa's side, he has like 5 brothers, and that's my family. Like that is my family because my immediate family is super little, but like all of us get together. So all the tios and all the tias and all the primos and primas, they all get together, and that's why I say a lot of times that my cousin says this, a cousin says that, but they're actually like second cousins, third cousins. But since we're all the same like generation, then what's the difference? But no, I have a tia in Miami that she thinks that. So yeah. My grandma be calling me fat, telling me I have to aguantarme la boca. But that's about it. But they still feed you, and that's the funny thing. She doesn't say I'm skinny. She says I'm need to watch my mouth, but she still feeds me all the time. You're convinced that iodine mecomogrombo will cure everything from a cut to hangover. Iodine, yes, we use it all the time. Hidrocorone, I think it's called for us. I don't know, but iodine, I know what it is in English. I don't know what we call it in Spanish. What is it called? I don't know, but yes, we use that for everything, and it stings. You feel compelled to offer food to anyone who walks in your door and are heartbroken if they insist they aren't hungry, but that's okay because you feed them anyways. Yes, this happens like all the time, but it's funny because it happens to my boyfriend, because every time he comes to my house, he's like, I'm like, there's food, eat, and he's like, no, I already ate, and it just bugs me because and he ends up biting into something eventually. But yes, I think that's our gift. That's our honorary gift as Cubans. If you come to our house, you gonna eat. And that's just it. Don't fight it. You're gonna eat. Go ahead. Siéntate aquí con un platico, sírvate algo. There's tons of it. There's a portrait of Jose Marti hanging somewhere in your house along with a full map of Cuba. I wish my family was that Cuban, but we're not. We're very Americanized Cubans, but my grandma has one, from my dad's side, but we don't have a picture of Jose Marti. I don't even know. I mean, I think I know who he is, but I don't know. But yes, the full map of Cuba, yes, we definitely have one of those. Almost, I mean, not my house, but I have a lot of family members that have the whole Cuban map in their house. You know what the holy leg of pork is, and it's your favorite part of Nochebuena. Yes, that is so true. So true. When mixing with gringos, you have to fight the urge to give them a kiss on the cheek, hello, or touch them in any way. Oh my god, because that is exactly what happened when I moved here to the middle of nowhere, when I try to like go up to someone, and I mean, I'm used to it because in Miami that's all we do. That's the only way you say hi to people. You do that to them, and I had so many white friends, and I would like, it was just a habit. Like I kind of lost it, but now that I'm going to like a Spanish church where it's like Cubans and stuff, I'm doing that all over again. So every time like I want to come up to my friend, it's like, oh wait, no, you don't do that. Yes, that's so hard and frustrating. Wish everyone would have the same way of saying hi to each other. But yes, you have to like think about it, because for some reason that you can't quite figure out, physical contact seems to scare the hell out of them or convince them they're hitting on them. Yes, that actually was one of the words my best friend said one time, because my cousin hugged her and kissed her on the cheek, and she was like, what was that? And I'm like, oh, that's just a way of saying hi. You have 80 people you call your cousin and no idea how you are actually related to them. Yes, I do have a lot of that, but yes, I know how they're related to me, but there's some people that I really don't. But my mom calls them primo. Yes, that's what I call them. That's just it. Every time you meet another Cuban, you do a mental run through to see if there's any way you're related or any of your relations you have ever met ever. You then proceed to talk about this for the next 15 minutes. Every time you meet another Cuban, you do a mental run through to see if there's any way you're related or any of you relations have ever met ever. You then proceed to talk about this for the next 15 minutes. Yes, it happens a lot. There's like rare moments when you run into people that are Cuban, and there's a couple that have came to our church new, or even people that I've seen at Walmart that we start talking and they start talking to us, and we'll just be like, oh, you know this and you know that, and da 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 da, and it's a connecting world, especially here, because when you do see that, when like they both hug, I just got a tweet and it said hug. My bad. But yeah, when you do see someone like that, you start talking about how they're connected and if you've done this and you've done that and why. And yeah, that always happens. The smell Agustin Reyes Agua de Violetas bring back lots of memories. Oh, yes. That's all my mom used to use for me when I was little. Oh, I want to go back to Miami. You have at least once been involved in some kind of ritual involving agua florida that your abuela found out would cure you all of your ills from the lady at La Botanica. No, not really. I don't know that one. You run like hell when you see a coconut randomly on the street. No. It really pisses you off when people wear Che Guevara t-shirts because you know what he really was. Che Guevara t-shirts because you know what he really was about. People wear Che Guevara t-shirts. Che Guevara. No. I'm American, guys. You are the SHIT at Domino's and think that Domino's is the coolest game ever. That's just the game that unites us as a family, okay? Yes. And do I think I'm a pro? Yes. Shoot. When you walk in the house and the first thing to greet you is a mama's flying chancleta. They used to happen a lot at my cousin's house when they were small. But not no more. We're kind of all grown. Yes, though. Coño is a way to describe pretty much any way you could possibly be feeling. Sad, angry, happy, excited, nervous. Yes, or not even the whole coño, but ño. Ño is like a universal language for us Cubans. I say ño to everything. ño. You know the meaning of no la pie con bola. Oh my god, I thought that was just me and my mom because we say that all the time. No doy pies con bola. That's just like Cuban, I guess. That's really Cuban. I thought we weren't, but I use it all the time. Like when I just can't figure something out, I'll be like, Mom, no doy pies con bola. Yes, I feel so Cuban. You have ever left grass for the camels on the night of January 6th instead of cookies and milk for Santa on Christmas Eve? I don't do any of that. But that's just a Cuban thing. We don't do anything besides eat. No. You have ever used your nose or lips to point something out? Yep. I think these are going to repeat. You have ever dropped food on the floor, picked it up, and ate it after saying lo que no mata engorda. Yes, we use that a lot too. Your house has all of those little figurines that take every inch of space in the house, and you have either one of the following: a porcelain, cat, dog, or elephant in your living room. We have porcelain dolls. You can imagine anyone not liking Cuban food. I don't think so. You have at least 30 cousins. Yes. You consider plátanos to be a food group, of course. You constantly say, en Cuba eso era mejor, en Cuba no pasa eso. Yeah. You have been seen on Channel 7 shouting, no Castro, no problem. No, because I don't live in Miami. Your idea of formal is wearing a guayabera. For guys, yes. Your favorite words are oye or ven acá when you are right next to a person. All the time. Your tradition is to kill a pig and roast it in your backyard on Christmas Eve. All the time. You are a registered Republican. Yes. You have used the words hacer mi socio con suerte oye men chico in the last week. I miss Miami. I'm about to cry. Oh my god. Yes, but normally when I'm in Miami. It's weird to use it here because my boyfriend's Dominican, but he understands that. My dad uses it a lot. I have one Cuban friend that moved, but yes. Oh, I'm so excited to go to Miami. Only a couple more weeks, hopefully. Oh. They're so funny. Okay. Your favorite milkshake flavors are mamey, papaya, or guanábana. Yes, I love all three, but I love mango. You have to add mango. Yes, that is true. Your favorite Sunday sport is dominoes. Baseball. That's what we normally watch on Sundays, or if there's a Heat game. But that's like modernized Cubans, because we have televisions now. So, yeah. But we don't play dominoes that much. But you constantly say, Fidel se mata este año. We've wished that since day one. You have been in the USA for 10 years and still don't speak English. I do. I was born here. But yes, I speak English and Spanish perfectly. You buy a lotto ticket every Saturday. No, I don't play the lotto. I'm not gonna waste my money on that. You go to your family or friend's funeral to tell jokes and socialize. And eat. Yeah. You pay money you don't have for your daughter's quinces. I didn't have one, but they did spend money on me. I had pictures and I had like a big old get together at my house. So, no. Yeah, I had pictures and a get together. You look forward to Sábado Gigante every Saturday. I used to when I was in Miami, not anymore. Just because there's other stuff to do. You clean your teeth with a toothpick in public after eating. Everybody I know except me. You tell your wife, Mami, hazme café y tráeme agua. I'm pretty sure I've heard it. I have not been told that though, because my boyfriend doesn't really like coffee. You say la vaquita instead of farm stores. Oh, yes. Well, okay, let me explain that. In Miami, there's like this little one-stop shop where you can get milk, and it's like a drive-through, and it has like a little cow painted outside. We never call it farm stores. We call it La Vaquita. So I remember, I think we used it like once or twice when I was in Miami that I remember. We needed milk, and it was like the middle of the night, and I needed milk or something, and we went and we called it La Vaquita, and I remember my mom talking to my grandma and stuff, and we call it La Vaquita. We don't call it the farm store, just La Vaquita. You don't believe in brujeria, but respect it anyways. Yeah, I don't believe it, but stay away from me. You use redundant expressions like me cago en la mierda. I didn't even think about reading it. I just read it, and oh god. Yeah. Yes, you have use of the word jeva. I don't like that word. I think it's kind of disrespectful, but I've used it. But I've heard of it way too many times. Considered like talking about me too. But it's Cuban. It's not that bad. But yes, you have a particular passion for wristwatches. I'm getting into them. You call Publix el bully. Oh my god. So this just happened like last weekend. We were all in the car. It was me, my stepdad, my mom, my grandma, my grandpa, and me, and we're all sitting in the car, and like I was referring to like going to Publix, and like it's just natural now for, I guess, I feel like they don't understand me if I say Publix, and I said it Publi, and they all started laughing at me, and I was like, what? Is that what we call it? Your furniture is still with plastic cover. No, it's not plastic, or it's not, no, but yes, I know family members that still have the plastic on it. You know how to sing El Yerberito of Celia Cruz? No, but I know how to sing La vida es un carnaval and La negrita tiene tumbao and all those other good ones. And I'm pretty sure if I heard that one too, I would know it, but I don't know by name. You grew up thinking that going swinging after lunch could cause you a sirimba. Sirimba. So it was best to wait at least 3 or 4 hours. Yes. Oh god. When your mom gets mad, she yells, me cago en la madre que te parió. Yes. Oh god. Yes. She's so funny. To describe a place that's far away, you say it's in Casa del Carajo. Of course. That's what they call where I live. You cut off words at the end but still like to criticize Boricuas. Yes. Again. There's a big picture of your daughter's quince along with everybody's wedding picture or communion in the living room. Just my quince pictures right there. And every other family member. There's a little bucket next to the sink in the bathroom. There's a little bucket next to the sink in the bathroom. A little bucket? Yeah. Like, there's like where we put our toothbrushes in, and we have like a little bucket inside the bathroom to like throw water on us. I just realized how Cuban that is. You know why Hialeah is la ciudad de que progresa? Yes, I do. That's where my dad lives. If you refer to your mother, sister, cousin's girlfriend, wife, and every female in your life as mami, mama, or mamita, yes. By popular demand, it at every family function, there's always a side of arroz con gris. You know it. You have a cake and sing happy birthday to Jesus on Christmas Eve. Yep. Your whole family is running on Cuban time. This. Always late to others, always on time for me. I'm always late. Even when you have glass doors for your shower, you still put up a shower curtain. I don't have a glass door, but I do have shower curtains, and we have a little thing that helps it not make it be see-through, so you can't see me. For breakfast, lunch, and dinner, you have a side of rice. Not breakfast, and dinner and lunch, probably. Your papa has ever worked at Papi, has ever worked at a cigar factory and came home smelling like sweet tobacco? No, but I know my great-grandpa worked at a cigar company in Cuba. Well, guys, that wraps it all. Holy crap, it's 24 minutes long. I'm so sorry, but that was the what if, or if you're Cuban if. There's some that I really don't use, but it's probably known to us, but we just don't use it as a family. But 50% of it or 75% of it, 75, we do use. And I think it's hilarious. And I just wanted to have a little moment of connectivity with my culture. So I think that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you have anything cool to say, comment down below. Thanks for watching. I think I already said that. Anyways, ciao. Bye, guys. Why did I say ciao? Hasta luego. We don't say that either. Hasta mañana. Bye, guys.